Okay, hi, I'm Casey and I'm stealing another idea from TikTok. So I saw a book talk content creator that I absolutely adore named Niah or Niah, and she did this really fun idea of trying to read more of her physical TBR and then talking about the books and whether she would purchase them again now that she has read them. And I love this idea. I think it's super fun. As someone trying to go through my own physical TBR, I thought this would be a great way to talk about books I love and maybe shit talk some books. So let's do it. All of these books you will have seen in my recent wrap up. I can't think of the month. It was July. I'm losing my mind. So these aren't, I'm not like picking books off my shelves that I've had for a long time. These are my very recently read ones. The first one I have in this stack is The Seven Moons of Molly Almeida. I think this should be no surprise. I absolutely would buy this again. I loved it. I thought it was incredible. I bought this full price, really kind of on a whim, and almost purely for the cover, and I absolutely do not regret it. Next one I have here is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. I would absolutely buy this again, but I might buy a used copy of it instead of paying full price for it the way I did. Not because I don't want to support this author. I thought this was a really good book and I really liked this, but I didn't love it enough to have like spent, if I had gotten this from the library first, I definitely would have bought a used copy, but I wouldn't have rushed out to like buy this brand new the way I did a couple years ago. The next book I have is A Children's Bible by Lydia Millett. I would purchase this again. I did buy this one used, and so that is how I would buy this. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It's not something that blew me out of the water, and it is something I'm happy to have in my collection. This is one of those that if I saw at like my local used bookstore for like the $4 I paid for it after I read it, I would have definitely bought it to have had it in my library, just so I could reread it again sometime. The next one I have is Things We Lost in the Fire by Mariana Enriquez. I would absolutely buy this again. I love this cover. I think I've made no secret of that. But also I really do love this author, and I bought this off Book Depository when they were closing. So I ended up paying like $3 for it, and I would absolutely pay that price again for it, but I would also buy this at a full price somewhere if I didn't already have it. The next book is a little painful. That is All About Love by Bell Hooks. I straight up would not buy this again. I purchased this full price on Amazon because someone was kind enough to give me an Amazon gift card at Christmas, and I bought several books, including this one, and I would not buy it again used, would not buy it again full price. It feels really painful to say. I think that this author has so much to offer and I can't wait to read more of their work, but this one was so hit and miss for me. I'm glad to have it, and I'm not gonna unhaul it anytime soon, but there were just parts of this that did not resonate with me, that I didn't really enjoy, and that I thought were just not great, to be perfectly honest. Next book I have is Sundial by Katrina Ward. I absolutely would not purchase this again. I would not purchase this used. I might purchase this used if it was like $2 or $3, and because it's just got a really pretty color here on the spine and on the front. I do think it's a gorgeous cover, but I didn't really enjoy this book, and I shouldn't have purchased this full price. This is one of those books I look back on and I have such strong negative feelings about, like, why the fuck did I purchase that full price? I'd never read from that author. I didn't know anything about that author. Then I read a different book from the author and didn't really love it, and then this sat on my shelf for a long time because I was convinced that I was gonna hate it, and I fucking did. So I would not buy this again. I would absolutely not buy this again. Then the last one I have here is Skyward End by Leah Whitley. I would buy this again, especially because I got this off of Book Outlet, so I got it fairly cheap. I think I got this for like $8 for this gorgeous hardback. I love this author. I did really enjoy this book, and I do think this just has a gorgeous cover, and I love seeing it on my shelves. I'm glad I see it not on my desk anymore. Now it's fully on my shelves. So, you know, good for me. Okay, that's it. That's me very quickly going through the books I read last month and saying whether or not I'd buy them again. This was kind of fun for me. This is also really embarrassing for me for the ones that I paid full price for a hardback and then absolutely did not like. So this will be fun. I might do this every month or so because this was fun, and like the fun kind of shaming myself. That's it for today. I hope you had a good time hanging out with me while I like shamed myself in some places, and I will see you guys next Friday, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, bye.